everyone, so today for my video I'm going to talk about 5 moisturizers that are better than La Mer. So most of you have probably heard of La Mer, or if not, you've probably seen their advertising. They spend a lot of money on advertising. Last time I was at the LA airport. They had, I don't know, it was like probably 10 billboards lit up with La Mer. So anyway, and a lot of you guys have asked my thoughts on it, so I thought I would do this video. So really quick, I just want to say, purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos. So if you want to help support the channel, check out nobsbeauty.com. Check out my Patreon community or click on the Amazon link below. So most of my experience with La Mer comes from finishing off jars that my mom would start, and then she'd buy another one and I would finish it up. And to be honest, after using it that much, I just was never left feeling super happy with how my skin looked after using it. Didn't really have any issues, but some people have had some issues from the ingredients. So now I've just got these little samples. I should have saved one of the jars because I think people sell them empty for like 30 bucks or something. Maybe people want to fill it up or do a shelfie with it. I don't know. But it's interesting that that jar is worth that much that people sell it empty and people must buy it. So the 2-ounce size jar of the La Mer Cream de La Mer retails for about $335, which is 2 ounces. So it's a little bit more than the average moisturizer, which is 1.7 ounces. So keep that in mind. But $330 is a lot of money. La Mer, despite that, is one of the more popular, pricey, prestige facial creams. In my opinion, there are several things going against it, in my opinion. First of all, La Mer is not cruelty-free, so they still sell where animal testing is required, which is ridiculous for the formula that, for the most part, has remained unchanged for several decades. They shouldn't be selling where animal testing is required, especially with the ingredients being pretty blasé. But it is sold in mainland China, which requires animal testing. It's a big disappointment. In addition to that, the La Mer is jar packaged, which means from the second you open it the very first time, the ingredients begin to lose effectiveness. And each time you open it and put your fingers in, it's exposed to bacteria, the light, the air, and can degrade some of the antioxidants and beneficial ingredients. However, it's not a huge deal because there aren't a lot of real antioxidants in the formula. So not as much of a concern as a very antioxidant rich, like a vitamin C serum or something packed with antioxidants. My third concern is the fact that La Mer uses several different fragrance ingredients, such as eucalyptus oil. That's pretty high up on the ingredient list. Limonene, geranol, linalool, hydroxycitronelol, citronel, citral, and benzyl celestate, which is a UV absorber as well as a fragrance ingredient. It also helps ingredients sink in a little bit more. And it also includes fragrance after all of that. So you've got a good amount of potentially irritating ingredients in there, and you're spending over $300 for it. So, my biggest disappointments, again, not cruelty-free, jar packaging, so many fragrance ingredients, contains several acnegenic ingredients, so that's another concern. And the price, it's very pricey for something that is mostly made up of petroleum, mineral oil, glycerin, wax, and thickeners, which are the cheapest skincare ingredients around. Mineral oil, petroleum, glycerin, wax, they're so cheap. So, their profit on a $300 jar of this is probably like $299. Well, probably not. Well, that billboard cost a lot of money. So, it does include seaweed algae, which can be a good antioxidant for skin. However, it's not an expensive ingredient, and it's in a lot of other products. So, it's not super exciting. And then the second ingredient is mineral oil, and then we've got petroleum and yada, yada, yada. So, not very exciting ingredients. For something that is called their miracle broth, seaweed, I don't know. Just a bit
disappointing for something that costs that much money. And you know what? They spend so much on advertising. I think that's probably where their biggest expenses is advertising and getting celebrities to say they use it and things like that. So let me get on to my list of 6 products that are better for so many different reasons. Let me start off first. It's not going to be a surprise. The Drunk Elephant Protini, much better than the Mer Cream. First of all, it's fragrance-free. It is well packaged in an airless jar, which keeps the beneficial ingredients from degrading. So fragrance-free, well packaged, cruelty-free, loaded with beneficial ingredients such as peptides, amino acids, probiotics, soybean folic acid, marula oil, and more. Much better also for acne-prone skin. And even though this one is pricey, it's $250, $260 less than Mer. So that makes this one look like cheap people use it. Or poor people use it or something. Compared to Mer, that's what it looks like. So, Drunk Elephant, my next one is the Tarte Baba Balm Moisturizer. This one's a more affordable option, starting at $39 for this, which is also well packaged, also cruelty-free, fragrance and denatured drying alcohol-free, and full of hydrating beneficial ingredients such as avocado oil, ginseng, green tea, olive oil, and sodium hyaluronate, and more. But overall, a much better formulated product, a much more affordable product, and it's well packaged on top of all of that. So much better than Mer. My next one, and one of the more, I think it's the second to most affordable one on this list, is the Stratia Liquid Gold, which is also, if you notice, well packaged. So, not going to degrade the good stuff in there with light and air. You also don't have to stick your fingers in it. The Stratia is also cruelty-free, super affordable. The full size is $27 for 2 ounces. So that is $310 cheaper than the Mer. And it's also full of really good ingredients. Ceramides, niacinamide, sea buckthorn oil, squalane, vitamin E, green tea. Lots of good stuff in there. If you haven't tried it, it's one everyone should try because for the price, it's well packaged. A little bit goes a long way, and it's super affordable. And it's also another great option for those with acne-prone skin. If you have acne-prone skin, I do not recommend the Mer. Petroleum, mineral oil, glycerin, just are pore cloggers, which I think is probably why I never really ended up liking Mer, because I'd end up using it for a couple days. My skin would feel more moisturized, but then a couple days later, my skin would break out and just be unhappy. So on to my 4th product. And this is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. Another product that is well packaged, like everything on this list. Also super affordable. This is the full size, which is 1.7 ounces. And it retails for $26. And usually you can get it 20% off somewhere. So this is going to be the most affordable one on the list. Fragrance-free, denatured alcohol-free, cruelty-free. Contains a lot more good beneficial ingredients such as oatmeal, squalane, shea butter, avocado oil, green tea, and licorice root. So much better than Mer again. You know what? I could have probably come up with 50 of these, but I had to pick my favorites. I didn't want to be too hard on Mer. Okay, so number 5 on my list is the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. Well packaged. If you buy the tube version, they also have a jar version, but I highly recommend getting the one in the tube just because it protects the good ingredients. It's also affordable. So this is the full size, which is 2 ounces or 60 milliliters. And it retails for around $31. It just depends on what website might be having a sale on them. All the K-beauty sites are always kind of battling with sales. So usually you can get it for more affordable than $31. But still, that is $304 cheaper than Mer. So well packaged, affordable, fragrance-free, denatured alcohol-free, cruelty-free. Contains a lot of good beneficial ingredients. Peptides, guazoline, centella asiatica, shea butter, jojoba seed oil, argan oil, vitamin E, purslane. It's a great product. Everyone, this is another one that everyone should try at some point in their lives. Especially since Klairs upped the ante and made it fragrance-free. Okay.
So my last one, which is number 6, and let me remind you, I could have went on, but I just want to pick my 6 favorites, especially for those that might like La Mer. These are really great alternatives. And that is the Klairs Choice, Paula's Choice, I said Klairs Choice, Paula's Choice Clinical Ultra Rich Moisturizer. Super thick. If you have very dry skin, very, very dry skin, this is probably the one on the list I'd recommend using. It's well packaged, cruelty-free, very affordable. This is a full size, which is 2 ounces and retails for $31. Fragrance-free, denatured alcohol-free, contains a lot of good hydrating ingredients such as shea butter, mango seed oil, olive oil, ceramides, squalane, cholesterol, vitamin E, avocado oil, oat kernel, vitamin C, and jojoba seed oil. So, I've given you several options. If you have skin that tends to be on more of the oily side, I'd probably go with either the Protini, the Stratia, or the First Aid Beauty. If you have super dry skin, the Paula's Choice or the Tarte Baba Balm is amazing. If you're looking for something to use in the evening, I really like using the Midnight Blue Calming Cream as the last step in my skincare routine. And the First Aid Beauty Face Moisturizer works great during the daytime or in the evening time, layers well with other products. And again, the Protini is absolutely amazing. I just can't get enough of it. So, anyway, these are my 6. I'm interested if you guys have tried La Mer. I think probably most everyone has through some of these samples or through purchasing it maybe or through a relative. Like my mom, that's how I got to try a lot of the good expensive stuff before she died. Stuff I couldn't probably buy right now. But even if I had $400 that didn't matter what I did with, there's no way I'd probably stock up buy 10 of these. Well, it doesn't add up to $400, but I'd probably buy 8 of these and not buy the La Mer because the La Mer just isn't that great. So you can get seaweed and algae from so many other products. You don't need to spend $300 for it. So anyway, leave a comment if you have a favorite or if you love La Mer. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But if you love La Mer, leave a comment and let me know why or what you like about it that you haven't found in other products. So anyway, love hearing from you guys. Stay tuned for more tomorrow and absolutely leave a comment. I love hearing from you. And thank you so much.